Hi, everybody. First of all, I'm really sorry that I haven't made a video in a while. I know some of you have been concerned about me and why haven't I made a video? So honestly, because of the whole COVID-19 pandemic thing, I guess I'll say I've been laying low, but I've been thinking a lot about you and trying to think about what it is that would make the most sense for me to use this channel for during this time. So I came up with my idea finally, but I'll share that in a minute. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a personal update. Nothing monumental, just generally speaking. First of all, I'm healthy and wonderful to report that everybody in my family and my loved ones are all healthy as well. Which is great. And here in Colorado, things have started to reopen as they have in many places. But I've been socially distancing still and doing that kind of thing. My both of my parents are older and have health conditions that put them at greater risk. And because I do spend socially distant time with them, I still am taking as many precautions as I can to keep them safe. So that includes also in terms of the counseling clients that I see. I'm only seeing clients online through video sessions, and it's been going pretty well. My clients have been very flexible and patient with the process, and I'm not sure. This will probably go on for quite some time for how long it is that I'll still be using video sessions with them. Haven't been doing very many trainings or workshops or anything like that. That's something that was a big part of my business and certainly a passion of mine when it comes to training other therapists and business when it comes to trans and non-binary inclusivity and awareness. And so I have not been quite sure how to approach those types of trainings. Everything at this point has to still be online. So I'm getting used to using Zoom and trying to feel out how that feels so different than presenting in person. So that's been a journey. Um, and also trying to figure out in terms of the material I'm teaching, there's a lot that's different because we're not doing as much in-person interaction. That changes some of the things I've been teaching, and just not knowing going forward what is going to be the same and what is going to be different. However, I really do miss teaching and doing these types of trainings and workshops. I wouldn't be surprised if sometime this summer I start doing that more. Okay, so here's the idea I had as to what to do with my YouTube channel. I have been thinking a lot about my book lately, which I happen to have here. You and Your Gender Identity, A Guide to Discovery. And the book has been out now for, I believe, well, there was the original version that came out that I put out in 2016. This one came out in 2017. And I was thinking maybe it was time I needed to do a revision of it. And I've been looking through the book, and for the most part, it doesn't need a lot of updating. I mean, sure, there's going to be a few things with language and whatnot that should be updated, but I don't think it's time for me to write a revision of this book until we know better. How is life going to look different after the pandemic? And I think it's going to be too early to write something in terms of revising the book because we don't know what things are going to look like, how they're going to be different. So what I decided I should do instead is I'm going to read to you from my book, and I'm going to be going through each chapter, and then I'll put a video up. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. Like I might only read part of a chapter sometimes. I might get through a whole chapter other times. I will probably be sitting sometimes here in my office. Sometimes I'll be at home. Sometimes it'll be daytime. Sometimes it'll be nighttime. Because I just want to really make sure I get this out there to you. Sometimes I'll be drinking coffee, sometimes I won't. Um, but what I thought would be really cool about that is that it gives you a chance to be able to. I've had a lot of people ask me if there's an audiobook, and my publisher had chosen not to have an audiobook version of it. So this kind of is a way for you to have an audiobook version of it. But I just want you to know it might be messy sometimes. I will probably mess up while I'm reading it. I'm going to stop myself in the middle of a sentence, and I'm going to maybe share some reflection with you about my own journey, or maybe some added thoughts that I might have in addition to whatever I wrote. Or I might say, oh, that really sounds outdated. I should probably change that for the next edition. So that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do, is start reading to you from You and Your Gender Identity: A Guide to Discovery. And that'll be starting up in the very next video that you see here. So thank you for your concern. Again, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch on this channel, but you can always check out my Instagram, which is under Dara Hoffman-Fox, if you are worried about me, and then you can see that I am alive and still doing stuff, even if it's just me posting pictures of my foster cat or coffee or things like that. At least you'll know I'm still around. So I look forward to doing this. And if you have any thoughts about this idea I have, please put them in the comments and let me know what you think. And I will be talking to you again soon. Thank you.